Yes, it's time for some daily cash flow. Let's see where we are in our 24 hours. Oh, we still got some time. We can't do our daily bonus. Every 24 hours, you get $1 just for checking in. And I checked in 50 minutes early, but that's okay. Let's still go to Steak Originals and still get some crash on. How about some cash on? We're going to try to make some money today. How about $50? Why not $50? And we will be at 2,500 by the end of this session. Hopefully, that's the plan. That's the dream. If you don't have stake, use my link in the description. You could get $1 each and every day, free money to play, and then you take that money, you risk it a little bit. You risk it for the biscuit. The biscuit being this $2,450 is all free money. So I started at zero, and so can you, you know? And you might say, how do you get your money out then? How do you get your money out? You get your money out by transferring it into Coinbase. I do have a link in the description. You could get $20 just for signing up with my link and entered into a chance to win one complete Bitcoin. That was a complete crash. Fast. Did you see that? Oh my goodness. We have a formula that we use that's also in the description. We're on level 6, by the way. Level 6 is where we are. Level 6. And so we start at $6 when we're at level 6. We're trying to get to 2 times our money, which we did. And now we go back to $6. All right. We're going to try to make 50 bucks, as I said, 2,500, get to 2,500. Technically, these formula and the levels are based off of your amount that you have in your total amount, which we're using 2,450 was our total amount, is what we like to think of, what we like to say. And because I do have money in the vault, but that's extra money when we go above and beyond, our goal. So, because we're at under 2,500, we should technically be at level 5. You've probably heard this before if you've been watching, but we are at level 6, trying to do level 5 money. So level 5 is $50 a day. Level 6 is $75 a day, and whenever you lose, you go up a little bit. So we are risking quite a bit each and every day. If we have 6 losses in a row, it's a losing session. We don't like to talk about that. We don't want to mention it. We want to do what we have been doing at least every other. We've been cashing out before we crash out. So that's the name of the game. Cash out before you crash out. We're just doing 2 times, by the way. We're just trying to do 2 times our money. We're not trying to get 39 times like a couple of times ago when we first started, or 4.92 times. Oh, that was so close. Or not even 7 times our money. We're just trying to get 2 times our money. We're trying to double up when we play. Not our whole amount, like double up our whole bankroll in one day would be amazing. But the formula says to go from 6 to 15 to 50 to 150, 300, and then 600 would be the total risk. It's about $1,000, by the way. I think it's a little bit over $1,000. I don't know if I'd go to 600. I just might call it, because we're not at level 6 officially, I think it might be hard to go to, 600. I'm just trying to get to 2 times to cash out it. Wow, that was so close. This would be 5 losses in a row if we lose this one, okay? But the next level would be 6. And one time I did it where, oh my goodness, I did the 6. So that's 5 times in a row. Here's 6 times in a row. One time I did it and I didn't do the 600, and then we lost. And so you never know. And then of course you could just press the cash out button at any point if you get scared. Oh my goodness. I'm gonna do 600 again, and then I'm gonna cash out. I'm gonna cash out before it gets to 2. We're down. That was a lot of money, by the way. Oh my goodness. Wow. Wow. I'm cashing out right there. Oh, wow. I'm gonna go to 500. That was scary. And look, that one got to 2. Man, that was the 8th. That was the 7th time. That would have, and we had 6 losses in a row. So technically this was a losing session. But how much? Do you want to grind back? Do you want to not grind back? We are down. What are we down? Like $800? I don't know. I don't know what we're down. But this one goes way up high. You know, we had all those losing ones. Oh my goodness. I don't know. And 500 is a risk because we'd be at 1100. We're definitely going to have to take money out of the vault to get a little bit back. There's 100, I think 100 and something in the vault. Losing sessions are not fun, but they happen, they happen. Sometimes I think that when I have I should skip one, but then when you try to skip one, that's the one that does something like this, and of course, wow, 139, wow. So this is starting at 500. Let's see if it goes up a little bit to try to get. Okay, there's 600. Okay, we just tried to make 100 right there. Now you might say, if you're trying to make $50 a day, why don't you just do this and risk and do this with the and make $50 a day just by not going to 2 times? That is a great point. That is something to think about, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to 300, and we'll did I lose signal? Oh my goodness. I lose signal and then it crashed and I have $300 on the line. Oh my goodness. I don't know. I just don't know. See, lost signal again. Can I press cash out in the middle of lost signal? Will it work? Oh my goodness. I'm driving. I'm in the middle of a canyon. I should have known. What happened? I don't even know. It hasn't came back yet. This is crazy, actually. I'm in traffic and I'm stuck. I can't get out. Is there? Okay, I thought there was a detour. There's construction, and I was stopped, and then we started going. I'm just all locked up here with nothing's happening. I don't know what's happening. Something's happening. I just don't have signal to see. Oh, look, it started over. Okay. Whatever happened, I won. Well, I was able to cash out, and now it kind of started over. I got 2,100. We started with 24, by the way. Something is not happening. Let me reset this thing and see what's going on. Okay, jumping back in. Let's see if we're in signal, and let's see if the game is working. Does seem to be taking a while to load. It looks like I have signal. I'm on cellular data, by the way. But it is okay. What's going on? Hello. Let's see if we can go to Stick Originals and what is this? What is this? We're unable to find. Oh my goodness. What is happening here? Okay, let's start it over again. Try it one more time. Well, I don't know. I do not know. I don't want this to kind of end my session, I gotta finish my session. But we are we must be in a lull in the travel where we are traveling, and yeah, this is interesting. Okay, one more time I'm going to reset. Let me stop the recording. I'm going to start the recording again as soon as I'm back in Signal, where I can confidently. Oh my goodness, what is happening here? Okay, let's see. Let's see. Are we in? Whoa, that one went. Look, I hardly didn't even miss anything, and it went to 100. It went to 1. It went to 3.48. It looks like it's working now, but yeah, I know. After some long ones, especially like after 100, it's gonna. I think it's gonna do some short ones. So we might have just that whole thing might have just saved us some money. That's all I'm saying. Do we want to try to get to 2 times our money? If we were on this one, we would have got there. Okay. But never trust it. Never trust it. That's all I'm saying. Let's do $107. What is it? And 80 cents. Boom. All right, we're back in. we're gonna. Oh my goodness. What is okay? Whatever just happened, it just kicked me out. Lost signal again. Wow. Okay. For reals this time, I'm going to stop the recording, and then when I have signal, I will be back. Okay, I have signal. And again, you can't really blame the signal for today's session because it was working just fine when we're losing. Oh my goodness, what's happening? Maybe there's something. Maybe it's not just signal. Maybe there's something. Okay. Okay. 107 and 80 cents. That's what we're going for. 107 and 80 cents. Here we go. Let's see. I don't know if we're going to go for 2 times our money here. We might cash out. We're at the cash out. Oh my goodness. Should we just call it a losing session for the day? I mean, wow. Okay. So, remember when we said you're trying to make $50 a day, why don't you just bet really big and not try to get 2 times your money? Yes, but you're risking everything on one shot instead of multiple shots, and this one would have got to 2 times, So, here's 100. Okay. Now I know I have 100 in the vault that I could pull out. I don't know if I'm going to try to get 2 times on this 100, but I am going to, try to. I'm just watching it count up, and then I hope to cash out. What the heck? Okay, let's go to 500. I know that's a lot. Hopefully it's not a quick crash out, because that would be horrible, by the way. So we'll go ahead and take it there, and we got $91. Okay, now we're back to 91.94. Is that what that is? 91.94. And anyway, I don't know. This was that one got to 2. I don't know. It's just one of these things that is like, it shouldn't be stressful because it's all free money. But you never know. Okay, there's 183, 183.88. 183.88. Let's see if we could bring that to, sometimes I'll just kind of like try to bring it to 200 and then, not try to get the 2 times. Although look at what's happening to this one. And sometimes if there's one that's like really high, like, I don't know about this high, but really, really high, then there's a short one afterwards. So it's one of those things. But we should be able to get from 2. Okay, there's that. Let's see. Let's see if we can cash out before we crash out and maybe get to 200. I don't know. We'll find out. We'll find out pretty quick here. Okay. Oh, wow. I did it. Barely. Look at, wow. Wow, this is why you don't do this. You don't do results. Good thing I skipped that one. Oh my gosh. Results are not typical. Okay. I see $212.53. I'm willing to do 112. Why don't we do that? 112.53. Okay, 112.53. Yeah. All right, that one got to 2. I'm not trying to build another. This isn't another formula, by the way. This is just freestyle, free, free money. But you know, anyway, it's not exactly what we'd want. So I'm taking it right there because I know.
Wow. Okay, so the video just stopped recording my voice. This was like the day of all days. That's crazy. So anyway, I'm gonna put this in fast motion and show you what happened. So 2305.22 is what we had. Oh my goodness. I'm gonna see what happens with this one. Oh, crashed. Okay, and then let me go to fast forward. Here we go. Okay, as it fast forwards, basically I didn't play anymore. I think I was content with having this as a loss. So anyway, see you tomorrow for some daily cash flow. This was horrible.